Mhm. And importance of unit conversions in construction field.
Meter to feet. And why conversions are important?
Yes.
What is the use? Like as you learn. Okay.
So
Yes, what else?
about what a yard is and how to measure it without a measuring tool.
Yeah, like the traditional way.
Yes.
Okay. So where are all other people? All other people. Sorry. Everybody's there. Okay. So this is the rough idea. So can anybody tell me how much is 1 meter? Let's say 1 meter is equal to how many feet?
3.28 feet, sir. One meter is equal to 3.28 feet.
3.28 feet. Okay. And then 1 foot is equal to somebody else, not I Mohammed, somebody else.
272.225 feet square.
How many were
272.25.
Okay.
25.
Correct it. And then again 1 foot is equal to how many square meters?
25.30.
3003.
30, sir.
Okay. Only 2 people answering. What about others? Yeah. Others are present, right? Others are slowly joining. So there are some new students also, I think. So we would like to just welcome everybody. Yeah. Fine. So we learned about units conversions. What are the units we use in construction? Basically, like we learned also about these inches, millimeters, feet, perches, right? So we have learned a lot actually, right? So we will see how to choose unit in AutoCAD actually. When you go to the AutoCAD, okay, you all can see my screen. Okay, so the screen is visible. I'm on AutoCAD now. Yes. So we are on a fresh page. Okay, a new one, newly open one. Fine. So here we will see how to choose, how to input units. Yeah, I think we saw this one last time also, right? And to draw lines also, didn't we? So what is the command to input units?
Units.
Yeah. What do you type in the command? We will type UN and enter. So we are having decimal, architectural, engineering, fractional, scientific. Yes. So we are using which ones? Architectural and engineering. We will get feet. Decimal means we will get in meters, millimeters, kilometers, those ones. Okay. let's say we are choosing decimal and the precision. Say, okay, let's say how many we have, like how many decimal points we need after an answer. Let's take, if you
Two
take,
decimal points.
yeah, 2. We can take 3 also, so it depends, right? Let's take like this. So if we take this number 25.30, there are 2 decimals after the decimal point, right? So the precision is 2, ne? Okay. Wait a minute. You guys didn't see my screen, ne? So if you take this number 25.30, so there are two digits, ne, after the decimal point. Likewise, we can choose as we need for our project or our precisions, right? So initially we will choose point decimal 0.0, okay, and the unit we will choose as, let's say, meters.
So are you writing anything?
Oh, okay, fine, great. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so people alert me. I thought only
Yeah.
people are focusing on this.
Now only coming the drawing part and
Yeah.
full
Okay,
alert.
so alert me. So we know how to go to the units and what type of measurements we are using, and then how to choose the precision, and then what is the scale. So we are choosing meters, right? Okay, then we are choosing, we'll go for angle. So what is the command to draw a line? What is the command we use to draw a line?
Line. Line.
No sir.
Yeah, you'll simply type L, ne? L, then enter. Okay. So let's say we are going to draw, let's say 20 meters. Okay. So I have drawn the 20 meters, right? So how do you make sure this is 20 meters? I'm going to measure that, right? So how I'm going to measure? So I can put DI. Okay, so the new command you are learning for here is DI to get the distance. Fine. Because we can put DIM also, we will put DI. So from this point, I'm measuring to this point. Can you all see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what is the reading we are getting?
20.
20. Okay. So that is with the DI. Ne? So if I go with DIM, you see the difference. What is the difference between DI tool and DIM tool and command actually?
Decimal and distance.
Mhm.
So do you ask DIM?
Yeah, initially we put two, ne? DI and DIM.
M.
What is the difference between the two commands? So you all didn't you all see the screen? The difference. So observe carefully. Okay. So this is our line that I had drawn. You all can screen blue color. Nee. So see now. So if you want to cancel any command, you will press the
number of decimals.
number of decimal. Any other answers?
He also decimal and distance. No? Yeah.
Okay.
The distance didn't change.
Distance didn't change. Any other answers? It's only 2 people not talking today. Okay. Okay. Fine. So if you,
Direction can't be the direction. Sir.
for distance, direction won't matter actually.
Then decimal and distance.
Decimal and the amount. Ne? Okay, we'll see. So another important thing is if you want to cancel any command, you will press the escape button, right? So here I'm canceling the command, whatever we have already given. So I'm going to give the di command. See, right? So I'm going to use the di. Di. So I'm choosing this point. You can see my cursor, right? And see, when I'm moving my cursor, there's value coming. There's a number coming. What is the number you see on the screen now?
6.6.
6.6.
6.6. See, it's increasing. Ne? So now
It's 10.
10.
10.
10. And what is the other? What is the another thing you see in the screen?
The decimal.
No, there's a new symbol you see. Can you see now?
Yeah, sir.
Midpoint.
Midpoint, and it's like a triangle. Ne?
Hmm.
So it will show the midpoints and all when you are doing any drawing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So before that also you have to put some actually some command like thing, then only it will show the midpoints. Okay. So now we will move on to this one. So I'm going on till this point. So what is the reading it shows?
20.0.
20.0.
20.0.
20.0. So I'm going to click and end it. I clicked it. So did you see anything?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, but do you have the value on the screen now?
Distance
20
is 20 point not
Yeah, that
meters.
is for which command? This is for which command you got?
DIM.
IM.
Yeah.
But for DI, did you get anything on the screen?
Sorry, sir. What?
DI tool type பண்ணதோட ஸ்கிரீன்ல சரி ஒன்று வந்துட்டு இருந்துச்சா இப்போ 20ன்றது இருக்குதா இப்போ நாங்கள் DI டைப் பண்ணதோட දැන් DI ටයිප් කරලා කමාන්ඩ් දුන්නට
No,
පස්සේ
sir.
කාවනේ 20 කියලා ඒක මේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එක අපිට තියෙනවද බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්ද කොතන හරි ඒක
No, sir.
it is
Oh,
not
sir.
this is one for what for the command of
DIM.
I'll show you back again I'll show again. Okay, so we are going to type what now? DIM. Okay, enter, and then machine will come until the end. So does it show? So you can choose where to show the measurement. You have to show upside or downside. You can change it. Right? Okay, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
fine. Are you clear with what is DI and what is DIM? Clear? Ne?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
DI we are using just to check while we doing any drawing just to check the value, we can use the DI. DIM when you're submitting a drawing for your client, when you finish the drawing, you have to give the dimensions. Then we are using
Yes,
that
sir.
command called DIM. Clear?
Yes,
Simple
sir.
as it is. Okay. So we will see more about our tools and stuff. What are the tools we have? How to handle them and all. Okay. So here you can see something called a line tool here on the left hand screen, left top. Here. So instead of using the command, we can use that also. Okay. So it depends from versions to version. Okay. AutoCAD. So we have polyline, circle, arc, and all. Fine. So now we will see how to draw a circle. So any idea what is the command we are going to use for a circle?
CI.
CI. Good guess. Any other guesses?
C.
C. Okay, good. So actually the command is C. Okay. So we are going to draw a circle. So let's say we are going to draw on this point. Okay. Just for an example. So we have to put always the radius. So what is the length of the line we drew?
0.5.
0.5 meters.
My question is, what is the distance of the line we drew now?
20.
20 what? Meters, yeah. Right. So let's check whether okay, let's draw a circle with radius of 20. So I will type 20 here. Yeah, you can see the screen. 20 and then I'm going to enter. See, the circle is coming here. Yeah? This is 20. Yeah. So the circle is with the radius of 20. Are you all clear?
Yes, sir. We are.
Any questions so far? So can you tell how to install AutoCAD 2020? Last week I told me, and some people actually shared some listing also websites where to download and stuff. Some websites are not secure, you know, there are some virus like stuff, so it will actually attack your PC. So any questions so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Everybody's clear, eh?
Yeah, sir.
Yep.
Okay, good. Fine. So we know how to draw a circle. So I want to know how many people actually have installed AutoCAD on their PC or laptops. You can drop a message because some speak, some don't speak, so I don't know what is the answer. So how many of you all have installed AutoCAD in your PC or laptops? I want to know, then I can, if I give some work or something, can check me. Get into PC, we can install Puta. From get into PC, you can get it. You download and there's a video underneath it. How to install, the process is given. So you watch that, simply it's easy. We'll have some codes and stuff, then just do it. Very easy. It will take only maybe 3 minutes. To get in mobile, no Puta. In mobile, we don't have We can't draw it actually. If it is in mobile, everybody will be a draftman actually. There's an app called AutoCAD. That means you can open drawing files in mobiles, but you can't do in mobiles actually. So how many of you installed actually? None of them answered.
Sir, I have 4G RAM laptop, sir. Can I install it?
Yeah, Putta. 2013, like, of course it's fine. We don't need a VG for anything for this one.
சார் நான் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணினேன் சார் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ண போகல அதுல வைரஸ் இஷ்யூ ஆயிடுது
இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணக்குள்ள என்ன செய்யுங்கன்னா நீங்க எதை ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டு இன்டர்நெட் ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டு வைரஸ் இதையும் ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டு இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணீங்கன்னா சரி.
Sir,
அதான் ப்ரொசீஜர். எஸ் ஐ நோ.
so my brother is a quantity surveyor, so I have tried AutoCAD and I have seen him working with it.
Okay, cool then. So good experience for you then. Okay, any others? I couldn't. I will install before the next session. Okay, good.
I have seen my brother working, sir.
Okay, great. So no need to install it. But when I give some works, people should do, ne? So that's what I'm just asking.
So we can take free AutoCAD downloads.
Yeah, you can. Maybe
Right.
last week or something we discussed, ne, where to get. I put a link in one.
Yeah.
That's also there.
Still, I did try. Inshallah.
Better try, ne?
Yeah.
Then see some outputs. Ne? If not, it's like this is like just doing theory classes. Ne? This is like, you're coming for a cooking class and you're learning how to cook and you don't know how to cook. So you should actually practice.
Definitely, sir.
Generally, you know whether it's tasty or what, or not tasty or nasty. Okay. So we are seeing how to draw a line, how to draw circles, yeah, and how to put the dimensions. Yeah. So what else? So we will see. Let's say, so I want to draw another circle outside this circle. Okay. How do I draw it? I want to draw a circle outside this one. In maths also we might have learned in our small grades like something called circumcircle, like, right? Not, this is not a circumcircle. I'm saying like just to draw a circle outside this one. How can you draw?
Again, starting from.
Can anybody tell a stepwise way? Step by
So
step.
by increasing the radius.
And any other options?
So what's the question, sir?
Question is, you have to draw another circle, another new circle outside this circle. So there's a circle. I want to draw a circle outside here. What are the options we can do? Yeah, tell your ideas. It's okay.
Sir, you can increase your radius of the circle, sir.
You can increase the radius, change radius, and any other answers? Yeah, so we'll go with that.
Diameter instead of radius.
But usually we are actually inputting radius for the circle. So I'm going to do the same procedure. C, and then where's the center? The center is here. So previously we drew a circle of radius 20. See, it's 20. So now we are going to increase it to, let's say, 22. Okay. So we have got another shape, ne? Fine. So let's say I want to color this part, the area between the two circles. I want to color this part. So what I will do is there's an option called hatch, which is when you press H, you will get that. Okay. So the command is H. So I have already put that. So we have to choose what kind of hatch we are going to choose. So there are so many. See, you can see my left side top screen. Neither. So there is something called a brick. This is like a brick. So we have like for concrete, there are so many. So I'm just choosing like concrete, and then I'm clicking here. So can you see the circle is filled something with kind of shapes? Yeah, it's a bit small. So we'll change that to, I'm going to change it to solids. See, I'm choosing solid, so it will be a solid fill. Okay. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay. So everybody's clear, ne? Clear na தலையில எல்லாம் clear இருக்குதா இல்ல தலையில இருக்குது எல்லாம் clear ஆயிடுச்சு.
எல்லாம் clear sir.
Okay, எல்லாம் clear. हमारा पैदल ने मार doubt मारना है. If I am going very fast, tell me. Sometimes I have to go very slow for you to understand. If I am going very fast, tell me. Okay, then I can adjust the speed. Fine. So we know how to draw circles. Ne? So it's just basic ideas. Then we'll see how to draw a rectangle. So rectangle REC. That is the command. So see, can you see a coordinate system that is moving? There's a blue color highlighted number minus 63.9.
Yes sir.
39.9. So that is the coordinate system we are working with. It's like the X and Y coordinates axis. So this is like the 0 point. See, when I'm at this point, what is the coordinate now?
0.0.
0.0, we call it origin. Ne? So if I'm going downwards, I'm going
0.
to, I'll have a,
0.1.
see my values. I'm having a plus value for the X and a minus value for the Y. Clear?
Yes.
So now I'm going to draw a rectangle. Let's say I'm drawing on this quadrant. So if you see the X and Y axis, the Cartesian plane. So here we will have all the positive numbers. Now X is positive, Y is also positive, right? On this side, I can type any numbers here. So I'm going to draw the rectangle. See, so I can input length and the width. The x-axis, how much I want. So length, let's say I want 20, and width. So I'm putting 20, comma. Okay. Let's say I'm putting, what is the number I should put?
10.6.
No, I want 10 as the width of the rectangle. I want my rectangle to be like this, same way. I don't want a rectangle coming upside. I want a rectangle coming downside. So what is the value I should put for the Y coordinate?
20.
Minus.
Minus, sir.
y minus.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Why? Give me reasons. If yes, give reasons. So I want the width to be 10. Neither should come down or come up. My question is, I want to draw a rectangle downwards. So what is the value I should put?
-10, sir.
Why? Because this line is like the zero axis now. Okay. It will take it like that. If it goes upside, it will be a +10. If it's downside, it will be a
Negative.
-10. Okay. Now, can anybody answer why the rectangle went on to the right hand side? All of a sudden. Okay. See carefully. So I'm going to draw a rectangle in REC. So I'm drawing from this point. Okay. So what is my length? How much?
11.9.
No. I'm going to put 20. As we discussed, 20. Then I have to change the next one width. So I'm putting comma. So it will automatically go to that side. And it's going downside. I want to draw the rectangle down like this way, not on the top side, not this way. I want to draw the rectangle downside. But you see, the rectangle is drawn on the left hand side of the line. See, even if I draw my cursor here, the rectangle is not coming to the right hand side of the line. Are you all clear with that?
Yeah, sir.
But what is the value I should put for the y? I mean for the width. Width or அகலத்துக்கு என்னத்தை போடணும் நாங்க? Because it is coming down. Okay, someone is telling -20. Okay, let's take 10. So I'm going to put -10. But see, now the rectangle has come on the right hand side of the line. Why? Earlier it was on this side before finishing, but now it's just coming on this one, this side. Is that? What's the reason for that? Because this is the correct way. Because we started from this point, isn't it? So when you're doing a length, it's 20. So the length will go 20 and the width is 10. So it should come down. Then the rectangle should come on this side. Okay. It's all clear. It's just some basic things. Okay. Fine. Now let's say okay, now I want to draw 2 circles inside this one. We can draw 2 circles because this is 20, this is 10. What can we do?
Sir, 6 விட சின்ன வட்டம் 2 வரையலாம்.
என்ன ஒரு புத்திசாலித்தனம், 2 இல்ல 3 இல்ல 100 வரையலாம்.
இல்ல நீங்க
I want to draw exactly 2 circles. அதாவது டச் பண்ணி வரையணும்.
டச் பண்ணி வரையணும்னு சொன்னா சார், 6 வந்து 5 சென்டிமீட்டர்ல 2 வட்டம் வரையலாம். டச் பண்ணணும்டா. ஓகே, எப்படி வரையறது? எங்க வரையறது? சார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மிட் பாயிண்ட் எடுத்துட்டு மிட் பாயிண்ட் சார் எக்ஸ் அச்சில உள்ள மிட் பாயிண்ட் எடுத்துட்டு
எப்படி எடுக்கிறது?
இந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸ்னு போட்டா
இல்லாட்டி ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. Okay, we'll come into those things later. It's too much. Okay, so all are clear how to draw lines, circles, and to put distance and to draw rectangles. Any questions in that? No, right? Okay, so now we'll move on to next part. So if I want to move this rectangle to right hand side, okay, by 5 meters, what should I do? Okay. Before all, we see another interesting thing. So I'm going to choose, after putting a click, I'm choosing this way. From right to left. See here. Let's say I'm going to draw a rectangle this way. Okay, we have a rectangle here. Let's forget all these rectangles. Okay, we have a rectangle here. Clear? We have a rectangle here. Right? So if I'm going to go, I'm going to click, then go to the left hand side. Fine. See what are the lines being selected. I'll do it again and show. I'm clicking and then going for the left hand side. Right? Now I'm going to click and go to the right hand side. So what are the lines being chosen? Do you all see the difference? We have the two rectangles. I'm choosing, I'm clicking, click, and then I'm going to the right to left. Okay, and the bottom one, click and go to the right side. What is the difference you see?
The two color lines.
Yes.
When
Good
taking to
idea.
left to right, only one side. When taking right to left, all the sides.
But I didn't take covering the rectangle. You should observe carefully, right? I took only up to certain limit. So this is just about observation. A close observation. So I'll do it again and show for everyone. So I'm clicking. I'm going. Let's say I'm going only to the halfway. Okay. This is from right to left. Again, I'm clicking from here. This is from left to right, halfway. What is the difference you see when doing on the both way? Right to left, left to right.
சார் கீழோடதுல y அச்சு செலக்ட் ஆகிருக்கு, மேலோடதுல x அச்சு செலக்ட் ஆகப்பட்டிருக்கு.
அச்சா கிளியர் இருக்கதா செலக்ட்
நீளம் சார், லெந்த்
ரெண்டுலயும் இருக்கு. மேல
சார்
இருக்கு.
சார்
மேல இருக்குதுல எக்ஸ்ல கிடையா இருக்கிறதும் இருக்கு, நிலக்குத்தா இருக்கிறதும் இருக்கு தானே.
இல்ல சார், அந்த கலர்ல டார்க்கா பட்டிருக்கு, அதை சொல்றேன் சார்.
so many new people also. Bandara is there. Bandara? Because Sadhanath. Hi Muhammad. You should be able to tell. You are observing your brother's work. Someone also said.
I have no idea, sir.
No idea. Okay. So this is something very important one when you're doing some drawings and we have to select and make it a group, or we have to delete or something likewise. So listen carefully and observe carefully. When you are choosing from right to left, it's like this. It is not necessary to completely, go this way. If it is just touches that line, that is enough. So it will automatically select whatever the lines that is inside the clicking part. That is from right to left. Okay, but when you're going from left to right, see, inside the blue color cage, only the vertical line is chosen. Why? It should be selected entirely. Even these horizontal lines are not selected because it is not covered fully. Okay, but if I do this way, everything will be selected. So I'll explain further by drawing a random shape. Okay, so I'm going to go from right to left. See, I'm just let's see. Okay, so this is A. Okay. C, D, and then let's say this is yeah. F. I'm not going to teach you mathematics here. Fine. So we have side lengths A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So I'm going to choose from right to left. See, I'm touching only little bit of A and little bit of C, but entire C line is chosen, B line is selected, and A line is also selected. Okay, but if I'm doing from left to right, see, even if I'm coming this far, is the line chosen? Is the line selected?
No, sir.
Did the line E get selected? No, but if I want to select the what do you call the lines D and E, I should cover them entirely. See, if I'm coming to this far, the line D and E will be selected. Are you all clear what I'm doing from left to right and right to left?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Any questions from others? Where are you all guys? Ankarla recorded that.
அதாவது அந்த முடிவு புள்ளியை தாண்டக்குள்ள அது வந்து செலக்ட் ஆகுது சார். இப்ப உதாரணத்துக்கு டி எடுத்துட்டு ஈக்கு வச்சு அந்த இட முடிவு புள்ளியை தாண்டக்குள்ள தானே இ செலக்ட் ஆகுது.
அப்படின்னா இப்ப லைக் இப்ப சொல்லுங்க இன்னைக்கு செலக்ட் பண்றேன்னு சொல்லி தானே இப்ப நாங்க கம்ப்ளீட்டா ஈன்ற லைன் வந்து ஃபுல்லா செலக்ட் ஆகி இருக்கணும்.
ஓகே சார், ஓகே சார்.
அதாவது
அதான்
லெஃப்ட்ல இருந்து ரைட்டுக்கு வரேன்டா. இப்படி இந்த மாதிரி இருந்தா கூட செலக்ட் ஆகாது.
ஓகே சார்.
இப்படின்னா செலக்ட் ஆகாது. அது இ மட்டும் தான் செலக்ட் ஆகும். ஆனா ரைட்ல இருந்து லெஃப்ட் அப்படி பிரச்சனையே இல்லை. இந்த இப்படி எடுத்து இப்படி லைட்டா ஒன்னு கவர் போனாலும் அந்த லைன் செலக்ட் ஆயிடும்.
ஓகே சார்.
Just basic things but very important ones. Okay, fine. Any other questions, any issues? Has anybody got or ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද පැහැදිලි? Has a doubt එක clear?
எல்லாம் පැහැදිලි sir.
How is that? Who is talking that singly? එල්ලම් පැහැදිලි. මේ කාටත් මොනවද තේරෙන්නේ නැතුව නෑනේ? තේරෙනවද? clear? What can we do by selecting a single line in a completed shape? We can give different properties. Like we can increase the width, or we can give like we can thicken. We can go to what you call. We can thicken the line and show different properties. Actually, sometimes like when you actually do some drawings, and you'll understand why these are useful. And also, if you are learning like SketchUp like things, also you'll know why these are useful. Like SketchUp means which are useful for like interior and 3D stuff. Then also the same kind of things are used. Fine. So no questions, I assume. Fine. Okay, so quickly tell me what have we covered so far? Just a recap.
ஷார்ட்கட்ஸ் சொல்லி தந்தீங்க சார்.
என்னென்ன shortcuts?
C means circle, D means distance, and L means line, H means
Hatch.
C.
Circle is C. Then next.
Is distance, sir.
Distance. There is something called DI and DIM also.
Dimensions.
So DI, what is the difference? DIM, what is the difference? Yeah, others are there, right? Everybody's there in the class, ne? Only Nadir and I Muhammad are speaking. Okay. So DI, we will not get a value, ne? We can only see a value. But DIM, we will get the number on the screen. Next, we saw about
REC, rectangle.
REC, rectangle.
Sir, you won't call my name, no.
I will next time, sure.
Sulaiha.
Okay. Okay, REC is not for record, rectangle. Next, what will we discuss?
H.
H. H is for
பெயிண்ட் பண்றது என்ன சொல்றாரு?
we call hatch. Paint பண்றதுக்கு போணும் அது P-ல தான் paint. Okay, H. Next, what else we discussed? And how do you go from left to right selection and right to left selection? What is the difference, right? Okay, so we'll go to the next one. So what you're going to do next is we are going to see about scale. Scale. So what do you people know about scale? Scale அப்படின்ற கூட எனக்கு என்ன வருது?
Scale means
උලංගල අලවතිටම් ස්කේල් කියන්නේ මේ අර weight scale එක නෙමෙයි. That's what do you mean by scale? Where do we use scale? People, students, where are you?
Sir, to resize the object, resize the object.
Size the object.
Size of the object.
Where do you see scale on your day-to-day activities like?
Twice when we are measuring, not like that. Size of the
Scale actually? Like when you use your Google Maps and all? Yeah. There's a scale coming
large
up.
number.
Measuring tape.
Measuring tapes, we don't have scales. No. There are different scales.
Change the size.
Yeah, when you have to magnify or you have to reduce the size, there's a scale factor. When you see even Google Map, or if you see a physical or paper map, we have scale. Or else when you see a survey plan, 1:50 or 1:100, 1:1000, 1:50,000, 1:100,000, yeah, 10,000, different scales. Ne? Let's say, okay, I'm going to enlarge this. I'm going to scale this rectangle. Okay. So what is the length and the width of this one?
20.
20 and 10.
Okay. 20 and then so we have 20. What is the mistake? This is a different one. We drew a different rectangle. Okay. So that's the mistake. So this is 20. Then we have why are we getting 12? It's a mistake. We drew a random rectangle. Okay, so even then we'll just go with this one. So we have a length of 26 and the width is 12. Fine. So I'm going to do a scale. Okay. So I'm selecting this object. The command I'm doing is SC. Okay, SC, enter. So I'm going to use a base point from where it's gonna scale. See, so that is the base point I chose. So we can give any place where you want to enlarge into. So what is the scale factor? I'm going to do it by 1.1. So what should be the length and the width? So previously we are having 26.6, let's say. And the width is how much? 12.63, let's say 12.6 and 26.6. So note this, the width is 12.63 and the length is 26.63. So what is the scale factor I have given now? Boys and girls, what is the scale factor I gave now?
Meter?
What is the scale factor I just entered now? For the previous rectangle, what is the scale factor I gave? Only one person knows. Others are what? What you guys are doing? What is the scale factor we entered now for the rectangle?
Resize with scale.
Pardon?
Resize with scale.
No. Just now I entered SC, and then I showed the base point and I entered a value for a number for the scale factor. What was it?
Okay.
What is the value I put for the scale factor? Only one person has messaged me and said that. Others, what's
Turn
happening?
off the soul.
12 factor meter.
I didn't hear none of them. ரெண்டு பேர் பேசுறது எனக்கு கேட்கல. What is the scale factor we just put now?
Sir, can you ask that in Tamil, sir?
இப்போ நாங்க ரெக்டாங்கிளுக்கு ஒரு ஸ்கேல் ஃபேக்டரும் கொடுத்தோம் தானே, அந்த ஸ்கேல் ஃபேக்டரோட வேல்யூ வேணும்.
Now show me in the screen that was 6.63.
That is the length and the width. Okay, there's another rectangle at the bottom.
Yeah.
So for that, I put a scale value in a scale factor. No, not 26.63. I entered a scale factor of 1.5. So you take your calculator and multiply 26.63 by 1.5 and also 12.63 by 1.5. So we will get these answers.
Sir, ஏரியாவா கேக்குறீங்க?
இல்லப்பா, நான் கேக்குறேன். இப்போ நான் வந்து ஸ்கேல் பண்ண தானே, இதை வந்து enlarge பண்ணேன் தானே, like enlarging or like photocopying likewise.
sir.
இப்போ நான் இதை மேக்னிஃபை பண்ணி ஸ்கேல் பண்ணேன். இப்போ இந்த ரெக்டாங்கிளும் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஒன்றுக்கு தானே, இதை நான் ஸ்கேல் பண்ணி தானே எடுத்தேன். நான் ஸ்கேலுக்கு ஒரு ஃபேக்டர் கொடுத்தேன் தானே. ఇది මම ස්කේල් එකට ෆැක්ට් එකක් දුන්නානේ ස්කේල් කරද්දි 1.5 කියලා. ඒක තමයි මම අහුවේ. එතකොට මේ length එක 1.5කින් වැඩි කරන්න, ඒ වගේම මේ width එකත් 1.5කින් වැඩි කරන්න. එතකොට අපිට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් නේ ස්කේල් කරපු එක හරියද වැරදිද කියලා. ඒක තමයි මම බලන්න කියන්නේ ඔයගලන්ට. Are you all clear what we are doing here?
Sir, once more, sir. Can you explain?
Okay, once more. I just remember there's a comedy with the once more. Okay.
Sir, விளங்கி அந்த சொன்னீங்க 1.5 ஆல கூட்ட சொல்லி.
Okay. I'll show it again. Don't worry. let's say, okay, okay, we'll draw another rectangle. Sorry, see enter. Let's say 10, 5 is the rectangle I had drawn. Okay, so we know the dimensions 10 and 5. Fine, clear. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this. I'm going to enlarge this, and I'm going to double button. So I'm selecting. Then what is the command to scale? Yes. Yes. See, scale, right? You can see him in the screen. SC, enter. So I'm going to choose the base point from where I am going to scale that. So I'm choosing this corner. Okay. So from here, I'm going to enlarge. Am I going to enlarge this way or am I going to go this way? See which direction I want to go. So I'm going to go in this direction. See, you can see the values also changing. And also the scale factor also we can change here. On the top of the screen, you can see now the scale factor I want to put 1.7. No, let's say. So I'm going to type 2 times. I'm going to enlarge it 2 times. So let's type 2 and then enter. See, now the length is 20 and the width is 10. Okay. Any questions with this? Any questions, any doubts? Kadar maro doubt at tinadu. After the doubt to kadang surka.
No, sir.
And with those 3, Ramesh, Sulaiha, and then who is that? And then another guy, Muhammad, and then Nabil. Only those 4 are talking.
So no, sir. So clear, right?
Okay, fine. So how to scale and then the concept. Okay. So we are done line, circle, hatch, and then to scale. Right. So let's say I want to move.
Color between the gaps.
Pardon?
Ondumilla, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So let's say I want to move this rectangle. So what is the command I'm putting? M. Right? M, enter. So from which point I want to move? From here, or from here, or from this one, or from this. So let's choose this one. So I'm choosing, I'm clicking. See, you can see the rectangle is moving. Which direction I want to move. So I'm moving on the left hand side. So by how much? Let's say I'm moving it by 20. So I put 20 and so it is moved. clear? So that is for moving. Let's say I want to copy this one. What is the command we can put for copying?
C.
CO.
CO. What else?
CP.
CP. What else? What else? So C, CP, CO. So we actually, the command is C. Okay. C in the capital C, cat. Okay. So we are selecting this. And then I'm going to put CO, enter. Okay. So I'm choosing this corner, this endpoint. So I'm copying. Copying. Okay. So see, still there are left over. So if you press escape only, it will exit from that. If not, it will be like this. Whatever the direction you want, you can move this. So I have made so many copies. You can make copies. Right? You can choose any direction. CO, enter. You can copy. So no issues, I think, with that. It's very simple. So we put CO. Fine. I say we'll go to another one now. Okay. For example, let's say we have a shape like this. So I want to repeat the same thing on the left hand side. So how do I do it? Very simple.
சார் லெஃப்ட்ல இருந்து ரைட் பக்கம் மூவ் பண்ணுங்க சைக்கிளுக்கு. sorry ரைட்ல இருந்து லெஃப்ட் பக்கம்.
So can you all see the usage? Okay, we'll come to that later. My question is, I want to repeat the same thing on the left hand side here.
சைக்கிள் மட்டுமா சார்?
Not only circle, I want to do
Copy, sir.
Copy. Okay.
The copy by copying the object.
Any other answers? Any other answers? Tell me. Let's see, we are copying. So what is the command use? CO, enter. So which point are you choosing? This point or this point? So I'm choosing this point and I'm moving. Will I get the answer I want? I want to have a reflection. Yeah? I want the same thing on the reflection. So what is the option I can do? Ayodhya has said reflection, and Shuhada has said using a mirror option. Do you think it's good to use a mirror option or to use a reflection system? No. This won't give us a reflection, right? This is not a reflection. So what we do is we select. We are going to mirror this image. So mirror MI. And then from which point you want to. So I'm choosing this one as the center line. Okay. So it will show us which direction I want to put the mirror. Okay, so I'm choosing the left side. So what is it asking us to do? Erase source objects. If I give yes, what will happen?
Will get erased.
Yeah, the one on the right side will be erased. And if I will give you no, it will remain like this. Clear? So I think you all are clear with how to use the mirror. MI, and then you whatever the image you want to mirror, you can choose that and do it. Fine. So let's say okay, I'm drawing another shape. Let's say I'm drawing another circle around here. Fine. So now let's say like I want to move only, or else I want to select only this line. I want to select only this line. So what we can do, we can select like this from left to right. If I choose right to left, it will select everything. But if I choose from here to here, we can select only what we want. So somebody asked a question, why are we learning this? What is the use of this? So this is the use. You can choose what you want to or delete or move or whatever, specifically from left to right. Hari? Any questions so far?
No, sir.
Nobody speaking. So I think nobody's got any questions. Nee? Fine, clear. Fine. So we'll see. So we saw about hatch. What did we cover next?
About scale.
So scale. Let's see. Scale. How to use the scale?
The command copy and move.
Copy and move. So what is the command for copy?
CO.
CO.
And the command for mirror. MI.
Then we saw about MI, not Mission Impossible. So okay. So I think people are clear with what you have done so far. Ne? So any questions, any doubts? What are doubt? First class is a doubt. All right. No doubts. We can move ahead.
No doubts.
No doubts. Okay.
Let's continue.
So now let's say so I have a question. So we can draw rectangle by two ways. What are the two ways we can draw rectangle? Yes, what are the
Actually,
ways we can
using
draw
the
rectangle?
rectangle command.
Okay, using the rectangle command. I complete for rectangle. Okay. Somebody has said we can use the line tool also, ne? Isn't it? Can use the line tool also, ne? Yeah. So this is the rectangle I drew using the line tool. See, we can select each and lines separately. But when you have the rectangle tool, when you select, it's a single line. Rectangle is a single line, REC tool. But the line tool, when you draw, it is, separate lines. So this will come into handy when you are doing, plans and all. Which one to choose? Are we going to choose the line tool, or are we going to choose the rectangle tool at the places when drawing rectangle, what do you call, windows or doors or things like that? Yeah, it's up to you to decide which one is best to use at what point. That's fine. So next we see about, okay, so now let's see, I want to rotate this one. I want to rotate this which one? So what are the tool we are going to use is, we are going to use RO, rotate. So I'm going to rotate this one. So about this axis, this point I'm going to rotate. So which direction? This way, or this way, or this way? Right? You can choose the for whatever the direction you need. So let's take this direction. You can just leave the mouse, then it will be fine. We can rotate. So that is RO. So it can be rotated in any direction actually. So you can put the direction angle also. See on the blue color highlighted box, you can see the angle. Which direction you want to rotate it. Okay. Let's say we are going to slant it to like 30. So it is slanted down to the 30 degrees. Right? So this is about rotation. So can anybody just tell me now, like what are we covered so far, and where can we use those properties when doing a drawing? So many silent listeners today. Sri Lanka and people are not there. under and it's going to be yes. What are the commands we have learned today? We additionally learning a new one today. Okay. Arrow.
Command line
Uh-huh.
and hatch.
So where do you use hatch? So I'll show you some example for you people. Take a drawing. Okay. This is about the column locations of a building. So we are showing a column. So we have put a hatch command here. Hatch and coloring it. We have put the color also. Let's say when it comes to the foundation excavation lines. So we are putting a hatch and showing how the base is going to come. This is the column and this is the base around that. So we are showing what is that. Then this is, let's say, this is when you do a setting out of a building. The column center is there. So from the center of the column to the boundary of the building, boundary of the land. So what is the distance? So we are showing it by hatch. Let's say yeah, likewise we can show, like we can use hatch in many different places to show our walls and whatnot. Okay, so you can decide what kind of hatch you want to show. Yes, fine. And let's see what else we have. You can mirror any images. You can move and copy, scale, hatch, rectangle, dimensions, surface. Okay, fine. So I think you guys have a pretty good understanding about what are the things we have covered so far. So any doubts? Any questions? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No question. So actually try to use the command. Some options, some AutoCADs have the simple basic concept here also. Line is there, polyline is there, circle, arc. We can use that also. That using the keyboard. If the keyboard is not working, let's say some issues happen. So you can use these one also. Okay, directly you can use that. Move, copy, scale, mirror, rotate, everything is up there also. Fine. You want to get the dimensions, we can use this one. To get the linear dimensions, we can use this one, linear. To get, let's say, if you want to measure this line, the line A, we can't use BIM. See, the point is not chosen. So BIM is used only for straight lines. Okay, it is coming vertically or horizontally. So to get the dimension of slanted line, we are using BIMA. See, BIMA, that is to get the dimension of a slanted line. Is that clear for you all? To get a vertical line, a horizontal line, we're using BIM. To get a slanted line, we're using BIMA. DIM. Okay, so we can get the dimensions right here. Is that clear for you, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So we have learned another one also.
DIMA.
DIM, not DIMA. It's not a name. This is to get what?
Distance of slanted lines.
Slanted. Any questions? Any doubts? So your voice is low. I think you all can hear now. No? The mic just moved up and down. That's it. Fine. So I think we have learned a lot of things today. So you need practice actually. Practice a little bit. Then only you will actually remember. If not, if I come and ask next time, you won't remember. So keep practicing. Try to, if you have a PC or laptop, I think it's better. It is the better option. There's no other option you can do. And then try to get it and download the AutoCAD. Don't download the latest ones, 20 or 23 anything. Try to do with 2013 or 2015 like that. That will be it will be supported by your PC or laptop. So try to go with a low AutoCAD version, so that will give you some good performance. Okay, so maybe like from next class we'll try to do some practical question as well, so that you can practice and have some good knowledge about that also. Okay, so is there any questions, so shall we end the session for today then? Any questions, can ask. So no questions, no doubts. So we'll end the session then.
No questions, sir. Have practice.
Okay, good then.
Yeah.
Okay then, everyone. So have a good Sunday then. So we'll see you in next class then. Okay then.
Jazakallah.
Good night.
Okay, sir. Jazakallah, sir. Good night and sweet dreams.
Good
Yeah,
night.
man.
See you, bye.
Fi amanillah, have a sweet dreams.